Ancient Ones. What is this place? I'm afraid.
You should be afraid. You have entered the nightmare Scapes. Light the candles and prepare for the call of Cthulhu.
Boobs and guns.
Boobs and guns?
Boobs and guns.
Alright. Boobs and guns it is. You want to put that like on the candelabra so that it's in the middle? I'm really
You're
far away.
gonna have to
You
stop
are. It's like,
telling me what to
and
do.
you're behind. The sun is behind you, so you're just black to me.
We could close the door
It's just
halfway.
like, oh no, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm just. He's like a silhouette. I feel like I'm at the end of the dinner table, like
Right.
the opposite
really
end
long
of
dinner table.
a really formal dinner table with a candelabra in the
How
middle.
is your entree? Mine's Can you toss me the salt?
Right? It's about what it would be.
3 months has passed since.
Hang on, are we doing character development?
Yeah, you can do that. 3 months have passed since you guys were in South America. You guys find yourselves firmly back in Arkham City. And as soon as you're done with character development,
Okay, which ones are the ones I need out again?
10-siders.
Wait a minute. Why am I missing this dice? I'm missing my 10-siders.
you're still missing your 10-siders from last time you were missing your 10-siders because you left them in your little cup thing. Your dice
Damn
tray.
it! They're still in the dice tray then.
What dice
we have
tray?
we
The
have dice
red
for you.
velvet one.
Where's that?
It's in the living room, I think. On
Here.
the shelf. Thank
There's
you.
2 sets of dice in there. It should be enough for you.
So 3 months passed since the last.
Since you guys
Scenario.
found the skull.
Okay, so 10-siders I need.
I can't. Right down in South America, right?
Yep.
Two. 2 4.
Can't see you because it's dark out.
That's what you want to roll.
Okie dokie. So, I lastly succeeded at my fast talk,
Excellent.
which is currently a 63.
I trust everybody but Amanda, so you guys can just go ahead and roll.
I don't trust
And
it
I
either.
failed.
Good luck.
So what are we rolling for?
Character development, everything you got checked.
10-sider.
I succeeded in my firearms, which is also a 63, and I failed.
Ooh.
Right.
Not
Those are it, right?
Library is 23,
Otto's
and I failed.
failed on a 23. Otto's very slow to learn, so that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Navigate 19.
Am I right? Is that
there?
the
Now I
10-siders?
succeeded.
Yes.
Excellent.
Good job.
And 3.
3 points navigate.
Yep.
So are we rolling on just anything or?
No, the ones that
The
you
ones that you have
succeeded
check
on.
marked.
Oh, the one I succeeded on. Okay.
Yeah, or horrible fails counted too. So
First, so I have to get underneath it.
Above it.
Above it.
Yeah, you got to go above to develop, and then under it when you're playing.
Okay, crapped out on first aid. Okay, so do I?
Just erase the check mark if
Got
you
you.
fail, and erase the check mark and add 1d10 points if you succeed.
Oh, sorry, babe.
I succeeded at psychology, which is 70.
So that's.
I failed.
Oh, so I
Spot
got.
hidden 62.
Okay, so one
And I
d10.
That's
Okay, so that's
no guns were fired.
yeah.
at your
So one
hands.
10-sider. Yeah,
Yes, huh? I succeeded at firearms and I
The
failed.
singles.
I think so. Yes.
The single 10-sider, right? Is
Yep.
what I. Okay.
Yeah, when you succeed, you get it up at 1d10
One.
points.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so I need to roll above it or
Yeah,
under it.
above it.
Okay, well I rolled way above it.
Yeah.
So now you roll a single 10-sider.
6.
Add 6 to...
To your.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is a 002, so that's just 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's retarded.
Well, that's retarded.
Navigate. I'm going to use the 2 right now. That's not going to help me, is it? Nope. Nope. Wow. I am doing so well at this, it's not even funny. Psychoanalysis. No, it's that. I have to check on that. Nope. Okay, I'm done. That was fast.
So I'm gonna roll from the library.
38.
Coffee bear?
86.
Oh, yeah. I love some.
Anybody else? Coffee?
I'll take. Do you have any creamer?
We have French vanilla creamer.
Oh, fabulous. Then yes,
No, thank you.
I'll come with you. Geez, you're gonna have to move your big ass. I gotta push everything away so I don't drag everything off of them boobs. I don't know why they're in the way so much today. Stuck! Destroyed the castle.
Destroyed the
And
castle.
I knocked down the tower.
You destroyed the tower.
My boot got in the
Everybody
way
trips.
again.
Everybody
Okay.
falls down.
I think everybody's done with character development.
Are we?
Yes.
Everybody done? Okay, awesome. So as I've said, 3 months have gone by. You guys took a flight out of South America. The chaos of South America far behind you now. You guys continue to your own lives, and I'm going to say that. What's your character's name? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Dick
Shagwell.
Shagwell.
Shagwell has decided to start a detective agency. So now he's not only private sector, but he's a business owner. So go ahead and roll if you can get over your credit rating. Then you can add to your credit rating, because you are now a detective officially again.
Okay. So my credit rating.
And then also give me a name for your agency when you think of something very clever and silly.
Okay.
Your credit rating.
If you guys decide to work for Shagwell, then you guys can also increase your credit rating by the same
Okay.
method. If you can.
Oh, okay,
roll
there
over
it is.
your
Credit rating. Okay, so I got a 23 credit rating. I have to roll above that?
Yep. And then you'll get 1d10 on your credit rating.
I wrote down over.
Are you? That's bullshit. I got a 1 and a 00.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. So
Yeah. So I did not do that.
It would be an extreme success, but I'm going to say that you've been pouring your money into paying Otto instead.
Definitely,
it looks like
because
she's smiling a bunch.
I succeeded and then added 10 to my credit.
Oh, wow.
So Otto's the highest paid employee, and you turning on lights in the warehouse and keeping the office running has cost you all of your what would be assets.
Right.
Okay, so my credit.
So now I got to erase all my assets?
No, you're
No.
still the same. You still have the
Okay.
same
You
amount
just
of money.
didn't gain anything.
You didn't.
Right.
I'm going to say you have gained an asset, which will be your agency. So you now have
Is that
another.
a 60? It is.
You'll have a
So I
building.
failed.
Yeah.
You probably bought a light to put on top of your car, and maybe a siren to put in your car.
Hello,
Okay.
sweet
And
girl.
I put that under gear and possessions, or where do I put that?
There should be an asset spot back a character near the bottom.
In your wealth.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, okay.
so one of your assets is now
Oh,
a
assets,
detective
yep.
agency.
Okay.
That's yet to be named, but isn't super important at the moment. So
We gotta name the agency?
yes.
Shagwell's Dick Agency.
Or just Dick Shagwell's agency.
No. What did
Shagwell.
What did Scooby Doo call there? The
Oh,
The
that was
mystery team?
the mystery machine.
well,
Isn't it?
no,
That's the
yeah.
van.
Oh, that's the van.
No.
Shagwell and Dix Incorporated.
What did they? Shh, Dick's Incorporated.
There you go.
Dick's Incorporated.
Dick's
Dick's
Direct.
Inc.
Dick's Direct Detective. Triple D, dude.
Triple D. Dick's Triple D's.
Sounds more like a strip club.
Sounds like
Dick's
a tranny.
Dynamic Detective Agency.
Dick's Triple D sounds more like a tranny.
Right?
Dick's Vigilant Detective Agency, DVDA.
That sounds like a sexually transmitted disease.
Anyway,
Sounds like a D.
sorry, I won't help you. You come up with the name that you like.
Hey Google.
Anything I come up with is going to be retarded. So it's gonna
What
be like
is the
Dick's Inc. or
name
something.
of
That's what he
Shaggy
Dick's
and
Inc.
Scooby-Doo's
Dick's Inc?
detective
Yeah, all right,
agency?
that's fine.
Just because now it's going to bother
According
me.
to Scoobypedia fandom, the Scooby-Doo Detective Agency was the name Mystery Inc.
Mystery Inc. So Dick's Inc.
Yep.
So Dick's Inc.
Awesome.
Oops.
Dick sink?
Dick's Inc.
Dick's Inc.
Dick's
Yep.
Inc. Oh, that's funny.
Dick's Inc.
So I'm gonna say for the 3 months you've been putting together this detective agency, it's up and running. You've gotten a lot of crap cases, missing purses, someone's golf club stolen out of the back of their car, a bunch of garbage.
Right.
Nothing fun until one morning you guys all show up and there's a letter that's been slid under the door of your detective agency.
Okay.
I'm just going to give this letter to everybody. I'm going to assume that you read it out loud as the boss. You're the boss now.
Oh, yeah.
So you're contacted by mail. There's no return address. And up in the I guess you call that the highlight. What do you call that? The ledger? It says Annabelle Horan. Or Heron, sorry. Annabelle Heron, Elmer's Steakhouse.
Annabelle Heron. And what?
So it had no
Public
return
Steakhouse?
address?
Elmer's Steakhouse.
No, I didn't.
Elmer's Steakhouse.
Okay, so where is this?
No postage, no address.
What? It's just her name.
Her name and then Elmer's Steakhouse.
Okay. And her name, I'm sorry, Annabelle
Heron.
Herring.
Yeah,
That sounds
Heron
fishy.
is what I put. I don't know if that's right.
Good enough.
And what's steakhouse? Sorry.
Elmer's.
Elmer.
Like Elmer
Yeah,
Ford.
Elmer's.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Elmer Fudd's Steakhouse. So you open the letter, you start to read it. It says, "Dear Dick's Incorporated, I'm writing you on a case. I'm not sure how it pertains to or how you will be reimbursed for this, but I disclose the previous events. Last night, miners have come to the town raving and ranting about what they call the Godfather or the Great Mind." And then the letter has large letters here, and it says one of the miners was consuming a human hand, and then in parentheses, yes, a human hand.
And what was the name? They were raving about
The Godfather
The
and who?
Godfather?
The Great Mind.
And one miner was consuming a hand.
Consuming a human hand, yeah. She then continues, the police and the Reverend, after dispatching the miners, went to investigate the mine. After investigation, they concluded that there was nothing amiss and no foul play at the mine. She then continues, one of the officers and the Reverend have gained scarring and boils upon their faces and hands. And then to conclude the letter, it says, the people in the town are acting strangely, please send help. And it's signed Annabelle. And underneath Annabelle it says Stowell, Massachusetts.
Okay. They had boils,
Stowell.
boils and what?
Boils and scars on their faces and hands.
The people who were there, who went there, right?
the team that went to investigate the mine.
Right.
So this is a little different start to this scenario.
What's up?
Oh no, now he did it. Several hours later.
That was a really good impression. That was a good one. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Mr. Shagwell is 2,000 leagues underneath the table. 5 hours later. It's like, holy shit, there's people down here.
Wait, what is that?
Where'd Brett go?
What is that?
Oh, yeah.
He dropped a dice.
He's under the table.
We forgot.
So no promise from this lady for payment, however, but in junction of the kind of incidents you're used to, this might be right up your alley.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get paid, we don't get paid.
Right.
And scenario ends.
They're like, damn. It's mutiny already.
Does anybody want to try and figure out where this town is? Let's get started.
Let's see, I think I got my navigation.
Oh, that's a good
I'll
idea.
accept navigation. If you just want to look at a map, would be a good navigation. Or
have
one
navigate
could
too.
say, do the thing that everybody has to do when they are playing Call of Cthulhu. Go to the library.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I got
yeah.
library too, so. Library use. Okay, I'll do library use.
Okay. They'll have maps and books and stuff, so you can crack a book on Stowell.
58.
Auto doesn't.
So we have to roll below or...
Below.
Below, yeah, see,
yeah,
so I
okay.
fucked that one up. So.
Okay, so I
I
will...
lost.
This is perfect.
I'll go for library
I'm losing.
use.
Did you give me dice? Did you give me a set of dice? No. I did it.
Oh, 50. Nope, I lost.
Okay.
Use the set.
So I rolled an extreme success on my navigate.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
There you are,
What are you
dumbass.
doing, dummy? Why don't you come in with everybody else?
She was standing at the doggy door trying to figure out how to get in.
I told you, something stupid. Can't figure out how to get back up to the deck. Can't figure out how to get in the door. She's just fucking retarded.
I rolled navigate and I won extremely.
So you've actually been through Stowell now that you look at a map. It is 56 miles south of Arden. It is right next to a city called Greensburg. So it's I'm gonna say 1920s roads. I don't remember what kind of cars you guys have, but I'm gonna say it's the average travel speed, probably 35-40 miles an hour.
Well, I don't think I have written down my...
So
what my...
a 3-hour drive probably. If you guys stop and take a
Automobiles.
pee and get a
56
Necco.
miles outside of Akron?
Arkham.
Arkham.
the town where your detective agency is.
What kind of cars do we have in the 1920s? Like a Model A, Model T?
If I remember right, the doctor had a car, and I want to say that it was a town car, so like a big boaty.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what model it was though. However, there is cars in this book. You guys can check them out.
Oh.
Did Otto have?
I don't think Otto had
sorry.
a car.
Oh. Do you have a wagon at the beginning of this with a horse? Is that Otto?
I actually think you're right. Somebody did. I thought.
Yeah, wasn't there a horse and wagon? Or a horse and buggy?
You're fucking retarded, dog.
So where would I find the cars?
Oh!
Maybe towards the back of the book.
I looked over at Cole and he just...
Yeah, so the back portion would be like inventory and
I was just
shit,
looking at
so
you, but
it's a
you
little
forget
further
this.
than that.
I don't.
Thereabouts. You don't have a car? You don't have anything written down for that? Alright, well, Doctor has a car, so that's good enough.
Doctor has a car. She can get us around.
Pretty sure I had a car too.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you had a car as well. I thought everybody, when we first showed up, all arrived in their own vehicles
We're
to the
in the
Legion.
different kind of cars.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh.
For some reason, I'm thinking I had a bike.
Had a what bike?
Yeah.
A bicycle?
No.
Oh, motorcycle.
Did they have motorcycles back then?
Yeah.
Oh.
Harley Davidson and Indian were both going.
So you don't know where the cars are?
I'm looking.
I'm getting there in this one.
Where would you look in that one?
Well, I'm looking in the index currently. But I don't know if that's going to be helpful.
Okay, so vehicles. Norton had motorcycle. I'm gonna say that the doctor has the Buick model D45.
Buick
Yep, it's the
model
It's a cheap man's
D45,
cheap man's limo, basically.
as in Dick 45.
Correct.
And 2 zigzags.
With the big dick-shaped red light on top.
With the big.
I'm gonna say that you have a Dodge Model S.
Me?
Yeah, so it's a pickup truck with a flatbed on the back.
Oh, there you go.
And you guys taking 2 vehicles or just one? Are you taking your motorcycle?
The Dodge.
You're gonna
We
let
should-
me have it, even though I don't. Okay.
You should probably just take one car.
A Dodge.
You have a
what? Yeah.
World War I Indian champion.
We should take mine since it's more comfortable. It can take all of us.
Yeah, for a 3 hour.
It was a Dodge what?
a Dodge Model S1.
That's one.
So it's a 2-door workhorse pickup truck with a bench seat. You can haul 3 people and all the gear on the flatbed for wherever you're
Oh.
going. Her car's big enough for 6 people to ride comfortably. And a large trunk for hiding bodies and artifacts.
Nice.
Look at our crystal ball.
So, yeah,
in there.
I agree. We should all go in one car.
Alright. So we're taking the truck or the doctor's fucking town car.
I say we take the down car.
Okay.
Okay.
Agreed.
Town car it is.
Rolling in style, fucking ashtrays in all the doors and shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's
There's no smoking in my vehicle. No, I'm just joking.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
Hi.
There's definitely smoking in my vehicle.
Thank you.
There you go. Plus we're trying to play a game. Don't bother us! Go to bed! Dad's mad. Time for bed.
Mom's tired. Time for bed.
Mom's
Mom
tired.
is tired.
Mom's just tired. It's fine. She's had a long day.
Don't
She didn't
worry.
mean to hit Daddy.
Okay, so
Sorry.
we all pile in the doctor's car and we go to Arkham. Is it uneventful?
Stowell.
Stowell. We go to Stowell. I looked at Arkham because it said
Stowell.
south of Arkham.
Stowell. Stowell. And
Stole.
Oh, that's
yes,
how
it's
I
going to be a
spelled it.
completely uneventful trip.
I put Stole well.
When you guys get to Stowell, or whateve
Stole. I was changed it to Stole.
you come in from the north. So on the main strip, there's a general store, drugstore, hardware store,
Typical little town strip.
candy store. And the steakhouse at the end of the street where the hardware store and general store is.
Did you say candy store?
Yes. From the highway, you guys turn onto Bennett Street, where the main drag is, and I'm assuming you see the sign for the steakhouse. I'm assuming you guys want to go there first, probably. Yeah.
The steakhouse?
Yeah, I'm well
Yeah.
for that.
Well, because that's where what's her face
Right.
be, right?
That's what it said on the letter, yeah.
What was the name of that road?
Bennett.
Bennett Street, and it's basically the main drag in town. It's the gut. First thing that you notice is this town's probably a mile wide, a mile long. There's 2 cop cars on the main street and 1 pickup truck and no other vehicles that you can see.
2 cop cars and pickup.
And empty parking spaces all along the sides of the street. Where you would assume there should be traffic.
What time is it?
Where I was going to ask what day it is and what time is it.
What day is it? Jim?
Well, because if it's like a Monday afternoon or a Friday afternoon or Sunday afternoon, everybody's home from church.
Did you do it?
It's Friday, February 19th, and it is afternoon about 3 o'clock.
What year?
1921.
3 p.m. or what? So this should be
Friday,
traffic.
February 19th.
It's beginning of fall. Or no, sorry, beginning of spring. Beginning of fall.
I was like, I thought you said February.
February, in the beginning of fall. This town's really
It's gonna
bad.
be that soon.
I know, right?
The car sputters up and stops. You are immediately noticed by the police officer standing by his cruiser. He looks over at you guys, then leans into the window, seems to be talking to the passenger of the same car. And they both start slowly meandering their way towards you. The passenger gets out. He's also an officer. You're looking at the sheriff and the deputy, and they're just slowly meandering up towards your vehicle. But what do you guys want to do? Could be inconsequential. So.
I'm gonna get out and go talk to him.
Yeah, probably introduce ourselves and say who we are and our
right.
business here. Got to keep nice with the local sheriffs, you know.
There you go.
Let them know what we're here to do. We're here to fuck shit up, just so you know.
Just so
We're
you
here
know.
to murder all of your town.
Would you like my name and shit now, or do you want to do that after?
Here's my badge.
Oh yeah, you're a legit detective now. You got your own agency.
This is gonna take 2 seconds to find.
1, 2.
No, I was gonna do that too.
It's gonna take me 3 seconds to find. You guys are jerks.
You're a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. While you're doing that, I'm gonna take a pee break. It's awfully soon for me.
I've already got it. Just want to make sure.
I still have to pee.
So, I guess we'll wait.
Hi, Bubby. Oh, she's up on the top with you.
I like how you didn't know how you were getting paid, so the adventure was over.
Uh-huh.
Pretty much.
I'm all about getting paid in advance. Or at least know that there's a payment coming.
It's all about the money.
Yeah, I'm a total gold digger.
Yep.
It's all about the money.
Slave driver sends me to work every fucking day.
Right?
Won't ever let me have a day off, even if I feel sick.
Jeez, her last name Eller.
Oh shit.
I don't feel good. Get in the car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Get up. We will be in the car.
We will be in the car. Boobs and guns.
I know.
All right. So these 2 officers
I
walking up
just
to you.
convince him he doesn't feel otherwise.
Yes, they should check.
More
We're trying to play
socialization.
Call of Cthulhu, so
Okay.
if you're interested, you can grab a character and jump in, and if not, well, we're gonna play Call of Cthulhu.
Okay. We're going to talk to them.
All right. Boobs and guns.
Boobs and guns.
All right. So they don't look like they're trying to come up and talk to you. They're just kind of meandering around. They're taking stock of your vehicle, firstly.
I ain't seen such a fancy vehicle.
Yeah, it is a really nice town car, brand new. Doctor used to be.
I must be paying you guys a fucking fortune.
Doctor used to have. Doctor.
Oh, yeah, Doctor is a doctor.
Yeah,
That's right.
she's independently wealthy.
Right.
Hi.
So yeah, so the officers come up to you, and the deputy. He says, "Well, hello, gentlemen. I am Deputy Alexander." He says, "This here is Captain Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, introduce yourself." And the captain says, "I'm Martin Kavanaugh, police chief of this little town of Stowell."
Okay, back up. Deputy what?
Alexander.
Alexander. And Captain who?
Kavanaugh.
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 Captain Martin
How do you spell
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh?
Cavanaugh.
That's how I spelled it. 'Cause that's
And
how it's
deputy.
Nice.
Sorry, and deputy.
Alexander.
written. Alexander. The captain just stands there staring at you guys. The deputy kicks the front tire of the car and goes, "Oh, this is a pretty nice vehicle you have
You
here."
just kicked your car. What are you gonna do?
I'm about to have a bitch fit. That's what.
He doesn't aggressively kick it. He just taps it. They look to be well-kept gentlemen. Let's get a spot hidden off of everybody real quick.
Oh, that's yours.
I got a
You got
hard
a 2.
success.
Okay, so I got a 2 and I needed 59, so that's
Holy
an
crap, so that's an
extreme
extreme.
success.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty soft.
So you get to check mark your thingy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what is it for again? Spot hidden?
Spot hidden, yeah.
60 with a 0 is 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet! I just barely made that, but I got it. So I got a success. So do I get to check it too?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so everybody succeeded. Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys noticed that the captain, his face looks sunburnt, and his hands look leathery, but the deputy, he has the same sort of leathery sunburnt appearance to his face, but he also has like blisters or boils on his face. Dark bags under his eyes.
The deputy has boils in his face.
Like too much sun exposure or some shit thing, not enough water.
That's what it looks like, is like a really bad sunburn, yeah.
What happened to your face?
Did you ask the deputy what happened to his face?
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, I was just, you know, we peer up to the sky a lot in this town." He goes, "We were out the last couple of days doing a little bit of, what would you call it? Sun gazing."
So his excuse was sun gazing.
I want to roll psychology.
Okay.
I failed.
Can I roll psychology too?
Yes, please.
$36. I needed 40. So
Nice.
Yeah, I did that.
And I have
So that's a win.
Is that oh, that's a 94. Damn it. I did not.
You're not sure exactly what the deal is, Shagwell, but you can tell by the way he's slowly doing his conversation and thinking about it that he's not being honest. He's lying directly to you.
Right?
About
the deputy?
About looking at the sun.
Right.
That doesn't seem like a normal behavior. Or
Why are you lying to me, boy?
You gonna call him out on it?
I think I should.
I
Oh
concur.
boy.
You say, why are you lying?
Why are you making up stories?
Yeah, why you gotta joke me around like that?
He goes, look, you're new to town. We don't know what you're doing here. And I'm not being completely forthcoming with you, but in due time, he says, perhaps I'll explain the truth. He says, but to do so, I think you'd want to talk to someone else. So I can arrange a meeting.
Okay.
Well, we're here to figure out what's going on, so
Yeah.
you might want to start being forthright with us now.
Where's Annabelle?
He says, this is a quiet little town. There's nothing going on here.
Where can we meet Annabelle Heron?
He says, Annabelle Heron. He goes, you're here. She works in the steakhouse. I believe she's the waitress or dishwasher here.
Who would you be setting us up a meeting with?
He says, that's a good question.
What was the question?
Who are we meeting with?
Oh,
He says, well, sorry, I have to figure it out. I forgot his name.
we're here to meet with her, right?
Where is he?
But the deputy offered to set up a meeting with somebody.
Got you. I missed that.
He says, the person who takes all of our personal relations is Reverend Fitzgerald. He says he's the leader at the local church. Says he's a nice gentleman. Says I'm sure you'll find him most helpful. He says you have a good day in our quiet little town.
We will, thank you, sir.
He tips his hat.
I tip mine back.
He says, Captain, get back in the car. And the captain turns around and starts walking to the driver's seat of the car.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Why is the deputy telling the captain what to do?
Guess that we'll never know for now. We'll just have to wait and see.
The cop car fires up and rattles up the street, headed due east. So, down into a residential area.
Oh, cops leave.
Cops leave and we're going to the steakhouse. Good thing.
I like steak.
I like steak.
I like steak too.
Alright, you guys walk into the steakhouse. The server in the front says, 3 for dinner.
Yes, please.
She says, we do have a dress code here. She says, the madam is fine, but you gentlemen need to put on sports jackets.
I'm gonna whip out my badge. Do I have
Detective
a badge?
badge. Yeah, you're employed for him, so yeah, you're a detective as well. In fact, you all are, so...
We're actually here on...
You guys are all dicks too.
We're all...
Yeah, you guys are all dicks now. Everyone's a dick now.
Yeah, I'm not the only dick.
We're here on business.
Okay. The server says, well...
We'd love to have a meal too, but we are here on business.
I figured we'd go in, have a meal, check the joint out, scope what's going on.
The server says, well, nevertheless, unless you're here to see our business license, then you should put on some sports coats. And
Not a problem.
she says,
I'll go to the car and get mine.
oh, you go get your own jacket? Okay.
Because I don't
I'm
have a
assuming
jacket.
you're in like a mechanic jumpsuit or something.
That's how I kind of envision Otto.
just like a big brown suit.
Well, I...
He's just a boy. He's all right.
I guess I'll go back to the car and put my suit on. I have a suit.
Okay.
She just said you need a sports jacket. Just throw that shit on right over your jeans.
Oh yeah, my blazer. There you go.
Yeah.
My blazer over my jumpsuit.
Pink. There, I meant dress code.
That's my permanent garb now.
And I would think I would already be in kind of a suit type deal because I'm a dick.
Yeah, you're dressed appropriately. He's just retarded, so.
Okay.
Not
He's
in the
just
way,
less
not in the
civil
way
when it
that-
comes to the
not the way that
dress.
he's unintelligent, just in the way that he isn't like sociable for
Right.
people. Not really a butterfly. So the server grabs 3 menus and she goes right this way. And as you guys walk in, you notice that there's like, this place is very exquisite, very fancy. Lots of dishes that look extremely eloquent, like things that you guys would see upstate New York in like a $500 a plate sort of establishment. Garnishes are like tediously made. The food is eloquently prepared. You can hear in the kitchen, no, do it again, several times as you guys are walking to your table. No, that's not right, do it again in the kitchen. And hear the clinking of dishes being washed. And you guys go sit down at a table. They put you towards the back corner. You're assuming it's because of Otto's dress. And she sits you down. She hands you 3 menus. And she hands you a little booklet that's the wine menu. And she says, this should be an adequate start. Were you guys considering drinks or beverages of any kind?
I'll have a Beam and Coke. Do they have Jim Beam back then?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
It's an old liquor.
Well, this is right before the fucking
Prohibition.
Prohibition.
Yeah, right. It's right on the cusp, so it's not taking hold everywhere yet.
I'll take a-
1922. It was
I'll take a whiskey.
officially in the amendment and legally acted on, but as of right now, there's just the women going around smashing barrels and shit. So
I'll just take a white wine because I'm sure there's no variety. So
she says we have an exquisite De La Louf Zinfandel.
sounds lovely.
She says it's straight from some town called France.
Sounds even better.
I have a whiskey.
She says, all right, Jim Beam for the 2 of you.
Or Jack, whichever.
She brings
Just give me whiskey.
she brings back a tall glass of white wine, 2 half glasses of what you assume is Jim Beam, and she hands you a glass bottle of Coca-Cola and claps the cap off of it and puts it on the table.
Forgot about that. Ching ching.
And she says, take your time, enjoy the sights and sounds. And if there's anything I can do for you, just raise your hand.
I
She
would.
walked back to the...
Oh, I was raising my
Oh,
hand.
okay. She spins on her heel and looks at you.
Is there anyone named Annabelle here?
She says, of course, Annabelle's our dishwasher.
Would you let her know that Shagwell is here to speak with her? Or Dick Inc. Dick's Inc.
She says, very well. Dick's Incorporated, yes. We'll let her know. Straight away. She goes back to the kitchen.
Dick sinks. Dick speak.
She goes to the kitchen. She comes back out. She says, Mrs. Annabelle will be with you shortly. And then she spins again on her heels and goes back to the front.
Cool. Why is there such a schmancy steakhouse in that
Tiny little town.
tiny little town? Must be on a highway or something.
It is. Well, kind of. Highway to Bennett Street.
So you guys are pretty observant. I'll throw this at you. The menu is not ordinary for any restaurant you've ever been in. Like I said, it's like extravagant and crazy. The prices, however, are that of your standard diner. Piece of pie, 25 cents, sort of. thing. So it's not, these aren't $500 meals, they're $2, $3 meals, but
Right.
eloquently cooked, eloquently made. Very extravagant.
Like they, almost like they have a chef that's training or something.
Right.
So they sell it for cheap, but he's very astute to think that he should be in a restaurant. Don't know that.
So minutes pass and Annabelle comes to the table. She's wearing a black makeshift tuxedo with a white apron, and she's covered in water on the front. And she comes up to the table and stands before you. And she says, "You're Detective Shagwell?"
That is correct.
She says, "Look, I don't even know why I called you. There was no reason." She says, "Everything seems to have sorted itself out. There's not really anything going on anymore." She says, I'm afraid you're too late."
Too late.
Too late for what?
She says, all of the chaos that has ensued it's over. She says everyone's normal again.
Mind if I ask what the chaos was?
She says, "Well, I told you the thing about the miner. There was 3 miners. They caused quite a disruption in the restaurant." She says, "Luckily, our deputy Alexander was there just in the nick of time." And she says, "Unfortunately, and I'm sad to say, he shot the 3 men dead."
Is this another sacrifice to Cthulhu?
She looks around. She looks around at the restaurant, trying to keep her voice down as to not cause any sort of disturbance. She says, "But I assure you, it has been investigated, and there's nothing more to see here."
Who did investigate?
She says, "Oh, it was a conglomeration of the church had a hand in it.
Of course.
She says the police, obviously, a couple farmers, and our town's professor." She says, "Exquisite man, the professor." She says, just amazing."
What's his name?
She says, "He doesn't have a name. He's
just Professor?
He's just the professor."
So Professor No Name.
She says, that should do for now."
For now.
For Professor,
No name.
who were all the guys that, the Reverend?
The cops, the church, and the professor.
And some farmers.
All in farmers.
She says, "I don't know all of their names, but she says they were all there."
I almost want to run a psychology on her.
Right.
Good call. Me too.
Me too.
Okay. I'll give you this without rolling psychology first. Her hands and her face look sunburned. They're
Right.
red. She doesn't have any boils or welts
Okay.
or anything, but she's sunburned.
Well, before I rolled, and how'd you get so sunburned?
She says, she says the reflections off the snow. She says, everyone here is taking up walking, so we walk to work and walk home, and I hate to say it, but we're exposed more than most, I would say. She says it's really quite embarrassing.
She says it's a snow reflection. Is it? Oh,
Like when you're skiing?
right. Yeah, I get that. February. I was trying to put. I guess in February in Massachusetts, that's a possibility.
Yeah.
I'll run psychology.
I succeeded my psychology.
50. What is it? 56.
You guys are some pretty good detectives.
Psychology. I succeeded.
Well, we should start a real business.
You get this.
Right?
You get the same. You get the same vibe as you did from the police. They don't. She doesn't want to reveal anything. She's trying to throw it off out to cast it aside as if it's nothing.
When to get off work, madam, so we can talk alone.
She looks around and she says, "The steakhouse closes at 10. You could meet me. You can meet me at 10:30 or 11 tonight."
Where?
She says, "Well, I have duties at the steakhouse after closing."
Of course.
She says, "But it'll be devoid of patrons. We can talk then."
She's shady as fuck.
Alright, we'll be back.
See you at 10:30.
All right. Are you guys gonna eat or are you gonna just
Yeah.
We ordered.
bounce? Okay.
Yeah, we ordered our drinks, so might as well enjoy a dinner.
All right. So, yeah, you guys have a very lovely dinner. Very, very good. Right up to over the doctor's standards, and definitely more than either of you two are accustomed.
That's funny.
The whole while in the restaurant, again with the chef, with "No, this isn't right. Do it again." Peasants wouldn't eat this food, and the
So it
sound
sounds like Gordon
plates
Ramsay.
breaking. Yeah, this guy's like
Hell's
really,
Kitchen.
really into it. And yeah, so anger and frustration from the kitchen the whole time, but the food comes out amazing. So
Is that Jasper?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jasper, shush.
Come
I
here,
was like,
Jasmine.
where is he? And then I realized he's down underneath the table.
Come here.
Get your beep beep on you.
That's
That way.
okay.
Go.
I need to take a potty break real quick.
He's like, I see that thing. I know what that is.
He likes it though. He wants it on. Oh, we have to do something now.
That's Mo, you're gonna have to move, fatty.
Is this being played out? Can you see that this is being played out sort of how they intended it? Okay. But with, obviously, I'm layering it a little
Some
bit.
differences.
You know that high button. That won't happen. Yeah. If you didn't like that,
He
he
liked it.
Yeah. That's cool. We used to do the hide and go seek. Like a tag hide and go seek type of thing.
I loved flashlight tag when I was a kid, dude. My favorite game.
Go to the local park and just fucking run around all night.
Yep. Kids don't do that shit anymore.
Well, that's because there's motherfuckers out there that'll kidnap all them fucking kids. Holy fuck, there's like 12 of them. Let's go get them.
Yeah. Casualties in every war.
Right. It's just fodder. It's okay.
You are a begging dog. What are you doing?
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Step one of those podcasts.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Who's gonna go?
This
Moving.
couch just sucks. I can never get comfy from it.
Alright.
So this.
After dinner, you guys walk back out to the car. Standing next to the car is three gentlemen. These gentlemen have pustules and boils and what look like burn marks all about their faces.
They were staring at the sun for a little bit too long.
The first thing you guys notice is one of them tweets like a bird. No, the first thing that you guys notice is one of them has a baseball bat, and he's leaning up against the doctor's car.
Oh yeah?
What are you doing?
Sounds like a challenge to me.
The man with the bat says, "We're here to get you out of town."
Oh yeah?
The other two men just stand there staring. They don't even look like they're staring at you. They just look like they're staring off into space.
Is that bat the only thing you brought?
He says, He says, I brought enough.
Well, I says you didn't.
Shouldn't underestimate dick, sir.
My man. My boys. And if they can't do it, I'll just muscle your ass to the ground.
That bat'll be like a toothpick.
Yes, it will. Those will be splintered like a toothpick. So he says that they're going to give us out 10.
Yep.
Why do you need us out of town?
He says, we don't need outsiders poking around in our little town. We got a good thing going here. And you're not part of it.
Yeah, I can tell by looking at your face.
You're the only one that hasn't welcomed us.
He says,
Good call.
we all have our orders, and yours is to get out of town.
No.
What you gonna do if we don't?
He says, Harper, Clem, get him. And the two gentlemen start walking towards you, still kind of staring off into space, but the larger of the two gentlemen pulls a pistol. You notice it as
I'm gonna roll my firearms
as a 1930s service revolver. Large enough caliber to put an unwanted hole in
Yeah,
anybody.
I'll say we'll both pull.
Yeah.
Both pull it. Yeah.
Alright.
Yep. I'll roll for my firearms.
Let's throw some decks real quick first. What are your guys' decks there?
70.
70.
Mine is 55.
70, 55. So the 70s are going to have a punch on all of these guys, and then the 55 is going to go after the first man. So both of you guys can easily, guns out. I'm assuming holsters, but open carrying, or out of your coats.
Probably out of my jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're no slough, dude. You know what's going on.
Yeah, he's got
In your jacket too, or in your fucking
your heart.
My jumpsuit.
in your
In your harness.
In your mechanic dungaree
Holster?
pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, so your options are you can fire one shot, or you can fire 3 shots at disadvantage if you are going to just start opening up here.
For now, I'll fire one shot.
Are you aiming to kill, or you just shoot in the air? What are you trying to do?
No, I want to hit him. I'm looking to at least wound his ass. I don't know that I want to kill him
You're
yet.
gonna shoot the guy with the pistol out?
Yeah.
Okay. What'd you get?
Maybe shoot him in the arm or something.
I got a 44.
I don't know. What are you looking at in your car?
53.
Oh, there you go. Success.
What kind of pistol are you using?
I had a Colt 45 or a 9mm. I don't know which one.
Which one did you drop? Or do you want me to? What, you want me to 50-50 it?
No, I'll draw my 9.
Okay. So you draw the small gun. Just because you don't need to kill everybody in the room.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't need to blast a hole till Sunday.
And then how many? I didn't write down the number of attacks, the range, and the.
All of those will be unnecessary at this point, but
Okay.
we can get to that later. Your shot succeeds, so all you need is damage. So what's the damage on your gun? Do you have damage written down?
Yes, it is 1d10 plus 2.
Okay. Yeah. Roll damage. You definitely hit this guy.
That's a 9.
So, you just, with dead gut reaction, you pull your gun, you fire, it goes right through the dude's forehead.
Oh, shit.
He flops. Immediately. No hesitation. Drops to the ground.
Killing people
Hell of a
already
shot.
terrible?
The second guy is going to try and pick up the revolver as you're doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna shoot him in the kneecap.
I'm gonna try and shoot a cult shot for the kneecap.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you disadvantage for small target. I'm gonna say you're about 10 feet away at this point still. they're closing in. But yeah, you're gonna. Okay. Hey, push.
You stop.
I
It's their
failed.
headgear that the dogs.
Oh, maybe that's what.
You failed?
You know, she sometimes
get?
has issues with like masks
What's
and
your-
shit. She's done that to us a couple times when I had Halloween shit on. She didn't like the mask and like a witch hat. Like she didn't like those.
All right, roll
I
down.
wonder if that's what it is.
Damage, I failed.
So you failed?
Yeah.
Oh, so that guy's picking up the gun now.
Oops. I put she.
You're gonna have to smash him.
8. Otto's a man.
8. All right. You shoot at the dude's kneecap. You bounce a bullet off of the pavement. It goes into the guy with the baseball bat, through his right leg, and into the doctor's car.
Okay.
He's got your cars out of.
You just got a bullet hole ricochet into your car.
But he did get the guy in the kneecap.
The wrong one.
The wrong
but yeah.
one.
Right. And
Technically.
not in the kneecap, but in the thigh. So
Okay.
yeah.
So he hit. Okay, so he hit baseball Batman.
Who amazingly enough seems not very concerned that he just got shot. And this dude is going to successfully grab the gun instead of doing what he was doing, so that'll be his action for this turn, and it's down to the doctor.
Okay. So I'm pulling my firearm.
I was gonna say, do I got a fire?
I have a 357.
Oh my god. Putting lightning bolts out.
62.
Oh, 62. Oh, and I have a 60.
Oh.
Shit.
You cannot press the roll, but you can use luck.
I thought you couldn't use luck for combat.
You can use luck in combat.
Okay, I'll
Can't-
do
You
that.
can't push the roll in combat.
I'll do that because I got plenty of luck.
So
You just spend 2. You don't have to roll it.
Yeah, -2 luck, and we'll call it a hit, and then you
That's
gotta roll damage.
Okay.
Are you shooting the guy who's picking up the gun, or are you shooting the guy with the baseball bat?
I'm shooting the guy who's picking up the gun.
Okay, that seems like the
Yeah, he seems like a bigger
logical.
Yeah.
Logical.
So I now roll damage, and my damage or my 357 is 1d8 plus 1d4.
So you roll the d8, which is this one.
Okay, we'll try and read it. Got you.
And
so
then
if it
you
was modern
also
day, the firing
This
of the
one.
357
So that's
would
that
make
one.
the car alarms
Yep.
go off and shit,
Shut
but since it's
And
back in the
then
day,
this
it's
one.
gonna just rap
And
into the
this
streets
one.
with
Yes,
a loud
okay.
report.
And you just add the 2 together.
Clack. Oh, just add the 2
big old
together.
boom, dude. 357 is a huge freaking gun.
Okay, I have a 2 and a 4. So 6.
Alright. You blast this guy in his gun arm and render it pretty much a big bloody mess. You don't stump it, but you open it up. And he's unable to grab the gun, even though he keeps trying.
So is that Harper or Clem?
Harper has a bullet through his head.
Okay.
Clem
Whoops.
is trying to pick up the gun. And the other guy, who is yet unnamed, is got the bat.
To get done.
And gun goes off, gun goes off, gun goes off. Sound of sirens in the distance. And so the dude with the baseball bat, he's gonna go from 10 feet away to close quarter combat distance. Rearing the bat to take a swing. He's gonna try and take Detective Shagwell's head off with this baseball bat, but before he gets a chance to do that, you two can go again.
Can I roll my fighting brawl?
That's what I was gonna do too.
You want to just whack him? What's your plan? Like, what kind of move are you doing here?
I don't know, some taekwondo shit.
So you're gonna try and kick him in the giblets, or you're gonna try and disarm him?
I'm gonna try and disarm him and
Let
take
me
him down.
handle this.
Okay, go ahead.
I got this.
I got you.
So
I got you.
you're gonna move into his attack and put him down. Okay.
Try to attack back.
Sure. You go
Don't
first.
get
He's
hit.
going to be able to retaliate with an attack or a dodge. So I'm going to say he's going to swing through. So to the attacker goes the win. So go ahead.
Is that a 6 or is that a 0? It's a 6.
So 63.
63.
What's your fighting brawl?
65.
So you made it. Alright, he makes it as well, but to the attacker, you're the one attacking, so you win. You were able to give him one. And you gonna punch him, or are you gonna pistol whip him, or?
Yeah, I'll pistol whip him.
Alright.
Let him know I'm there.
Cross the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross the cheek.
So it's just
Right
gonna
under
be
the eye.
regular damage. So it's gonna be 1d3, which is half of a 6-sider, and then your damage bonus. And I'll
Okay.
give you +1 for having a pistol in your hand at the time.
Okay, so I'll roll my 6-sider then?
Yep.
And then half it.
How do you half a 1?
You don't, so it's a 1. So that's 1 damage. And then whatever your damage bonus is should be bottom right side of the character sheet.
Yeah. Very well.
Where?
Very
Oh,
well, yeah.
I don't know what it... Oh, 1d4.
There you go. Alright, so, and also roll 4-sider.
This is 1 over. It's gotta be a D, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's where it comes where I don't even know.
And I got another 1.
Okay.
So a total of 3.
So,
Stop it.
So I add 3 to my...
No, that's the damage you did.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
so you clap this guy for 3 damage in the head. He seems brutally unconcerned about this, dude. You shot him in the leg. He doesn't seem to be backing off. You smacked him across the face with the butt of your gun. He doesn't seem to be backing off, and he's going to readjust the baseball bat to come down on you. And you get a shot on your turn, Otto.
So is he still swinging through?
He's getting ready to. So he
Gonna knock me a good one.
he was gonna swing on him, got hit in the face, and now he's readjusting to
How about I stop him?
give
this
a
time?
good old go.
So it's what Toby was saying is that the turns are based on dexterity.
Oh,
So
I see.
because your dexterity is 55 and ours is
Right.
70, that we're
Keeps going around.
Right.
I see. I see.
uh,
But just in my defense, between my strength and my I have a fighting book. Between my strength and my size, my power, I could do some damage.
yeah.
Oh yeah, you can lay people out. As you've proven,
You gotta be
in the
quick
first
about it.
So
time
I'm
you played.
gonna
You gotta be quick about it. You're right.
try and tackle him.
You're gonna just. Okay, fair. You can call that a maneuver. So fighting brawl. Those some cool dice, man.
I got a hard success. I rolled a 25.
She succeeded. Alright, he's gonna try and continue his swing onto Duder. He got a hard success too. You guys both are going to do it, so it's your turn, so you win. So you're going to
Tackles him?
jump, and so you're slightly to the side of Shagwell, hit him in the rib area, and the both of you go tumbling to the ground. As that's taking place, the dude who was shot with the 357 figures out in his brain that he can use his other hand to grab the gun, so he's going to start doing that. And as he's doing that, Doctor, it's your turn.
Oh.
You are within melee range of the guy on the ground with Otto, and you're in shooting range of the guy trying to pick up the gun.
Still trying to pick up the gun.
Yeah,
Okay.
this time he's switched hands, so he's going to be lefty.
I
trying to
see.
get the gun.
So should I be firing on him? Is that what I need to do? Is roll my firearms again?
Your choice. You decide what you're doing.
Yeah, I think I'm.
Yeah.
My strength is great, but my fighting brawl I haven't even filled in. So I'm gonna go with firearms. for my handgun again.
Okay.
Blow off his other arm, bitch.
48.
48. That is success.
Excellent. The 357 reports in the street again, rattling windows.
Yes. Okay. The guy I already shot.
Shot him again.
And roll damage.
Okay. And that is this one looking like, right?
So I tackled the no-name guy.
Right.
Okay.
She just shot
Clem.
Clem.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the second time.
Okay, so my damage is 1d8 plus 1d4. So I need this one and the triangle, right?
Yep.
I just do the combination of the two. So I have a 4 and a 3, so 7.
Alright, you open up a soda can sized hole in this guy's chest.
Oh, okay.
And he goes down. He slumps on the ground. There's blood pouring in the streets, and a cop car turns off of the side road onto the main road and is just hauling ass towards you guys. And it is...
Kill shot to chest.
He can't really do anything. He's gonna try and break free from you. That's his move. So fighting brawl. And you can fight him. He succeeded.
So what am I doing now? Am I just standing there?
You guys are watching us wrestle.
Yeah, it's gonna come back around to your turn next. But yeah, he's trying to break away, so he's pushing off, trying to get you off of
I
him.
got a hard success.
You hard
Nice.
success? Alright, well, you win that. Are you gonna, are you damaging him now, or are you
I'm gonna-
just re-subduing him so that he can't get away, or what?
So I'm going to, will you let me flip him over and get him in a headlock?
Yeah, you can maneuver around him and subdue him. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I do.
Alright, with a hard success, you can, for purposes, incapacitate him. And as you do, the police cruiser shows up, unless anybody wants to do something crazy.
Whoa, get out of me. Shit.
What was she doing? Is that her
She's
tail?
standing behind me and her tail was fucking smacking me in the face.
So he says, no idea
So,
where his tail's at.
Yeah, cop car shows up. Dude jumps out of the passenger seat. You recognize him immediately as Officer Alexander.
Right, kind of figured that was coming.
He runs up to the scene. First thing he does is kick the pistol away from the dead body, slides it down the road, and goes up to you and claps one handcuff on the guy you're holding, and then gets ready to clap the other handcuff on him, and he says, "I got it from here." He's kind of waiting for you to back off.
I'm not going anywhere till he has the other handcuff on him.
Okay, so you just keep holding him. Alright. He'll put the other handcuff on him, and he'll try and pick him up.
I will release.
Okay. Grabs him, and he goes and throws him in the back of the cop car. There's a little bit of wrestling, sort of dude trying to fight his way out. He gets in the back of the cop car, and Officer Alexander says, these are the rabble rousers we were looking for, Jet, Harper, and Clem. He goes, they went AWOL. He goes, I don't suppose you knew what they were after, do you?
They said they wanted us out of town.
He says, oh, well, that's strange. They're fugitives from the law. He says they didn't say anything strange or weird, did they?
just that we weren't welcome here.
He goes, well, yeah, I suppose that's fair. He says, we'll have to send a cleanup crew. This is quite a disaster.
You're welcome.
You notice that some of the townsfolk have they're kind of standing on the sides of buildings and giving a little look around.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, we'll have a cleanup crew come here immediately, take care of this. He says, are any of you injured?
Nope.
Nope. Think so.
If so, I could perform the
He says, this is cut dry self-defense, obviously. So you're free to go about your business.
You're damn right we are.
Do they even know that we're dicks?
You didn't show the cops your badges, no.
No.
Maybe we should alert them and let them know that we are dicks and that we are here to do some dicking.
We're dicks, and we're here. We're gonna be dicking around this town. Okay, so
Oh shit.
So, Shagwell's badge comes out. He says, detective. He says, this is great news. He says, we'll definitely be setting up that meeting for you.
Yeah, we're done.
With the Reverend?
He says, yes, sir.
Okay.
With the Reverend. He says, he has obligations tonight, but he'll be able to talk to you in the morning.
What type of accommodations do you have in this town?
Says we have a hotel down the way. He says,
Where are we?
oh my gosh, where is it? He says there's a park on Louder Street. There's a park on Louder Street. They have cabins. He says there's also a hotel in town. And he says either one of those. If you want something a little more recreational, I would suggest the park.
Park.
Because it has cabins.
Oh, okay. I think I'll go for the hotel. Thank you.
This is very well.
We should all stay together.
Yeah, we should all go to the hotel.
Y'all go to the hotel.
Never separate the party.
Nope.
Never
Not our
separate the party.
Not our party.
So we go to the hotel.
You guys go to the hotel. There's a sign outside of the hotel, and it says foreclosure upon dismissal, 12-hour notice.
Oh, great.
So we have to go to the cabin.
Oh, dear God. Okay, well, since we all have to stay together, I guess I'll go to the cabins.
Handwritten on the bottom of this flyer, it says, "You owe me."
Huh.
And it's written in very nice handwriting.
Is there any signature?
Nope. Wait. Yeah. You know what? I'll give you a signature. Why not? Because you
You owe me?
yeah. The signature, if you're reading it properly, is Thomas Bingham.
Thomas Bingham?
Yeah. So it's basically an official-looking eviction notice
Of the hotel.
of
That's
the hotel.
weird.
Evicted. Thomas, what was his name?
Bingham.
Bingham.
So off to cabins we go. See, I like these notes because they're much easier to read.
So, you guys drive to the park. There is, as I said, there's cabins in the park. A little corner is secluded for a recreation area / playground. And then the other half is like, it all looks very well kept. You notice there is 2 children on the sidewalk next to the playground area, and they're writing in chalk.
Didn't know they had sidewalk chalk back then.
They sure did.
What are they writing?
As you guys walk by out of the car, or get out of the car and start walking by, strangely enough, these two children are mumbling to each other. They seem to be deep into a conversation, but the chalk is not the cute little pictures and scribblings that you'd think of children this age. It looks like a scientific formula. And so they're arguing about the principles of thermodynamics, and one is disclosing that the heat resistance of titanium is profoundly more reductive than that of normal iron or normal steel.
Principles of thermodynamics.
Yep.
So a lot
Anybody intelligent?
Yeah.
Um,
My intelligence is 74.
Oh wow. The smartest one can't talk to me.
I got a 65.
I got a 55. How is my intelligence not higher as a doctor?
You're the lowest intelligence.
You were the doctor who got a D in class.
I evidently.
That's why you had to start a private practice. You're like pretty good at delivering babies and making eggs.
Yeah, nobody else making eggs. I fail at that as well, evidently. My intelligence factor was not in play in that moment.
Really good at
Let's see.
a certain book.
So what?
So I always say I'm the stupidest smart person I know.
I'm sorry, thank you. So these two children, are they male, female, one of each?
Both males. One Mexican descent, one of Anglo-Saxon descent.
So we're out of the car. We're walking.
Yeah, you're walking up to the office where the
Okay,
where
I'm
the captains can be connected.
gonna go see if I can get any information out of these intelligent young boys.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm gonna say.
Psychology or psychoanalysis or
I'm gonna go
In-
with spot hidden.
I'm gonna say until you actually speak to them, they're just gonna be arguing amongst themselves about this. But so yeah, I'll take a spot hidden. That sounds good.
Okay, so I'll just spot hidden.
Spot hidden is the solution to everything in this game.
What is that? A 20?
that's good to know.
Is that what that is? Is that a 20?
20 is good enough.
24. Sweet. So spot hidden 24. That is a hard success.
Yeah.
Oh.
The child has a sunburn on his face.
It's because they're playing around with that nuclear thermal jet,
Sons of bitches.
Both boys?
thermonuclear detonation. They invented the atom bomb.
Okay.
The Manhattan Project, some of it started in Moscow, I know.
Really?
Yeah.
I
The guy
didn't
who
know that.
invented the trigger for the atom bomb, I met him. He was a professor in Moscow. They told him he was creating a power generator.
Really?
And he was like, yeah, I can start up a power generator, nuclear power.
So I'm gonna walk up and
And they created the atom bomb.
I'm going to say, where do you youngins learn all that fancy talk?
They both look up at you. The white kid is obviously sunburned. He says, "Oh, it's our passion. We love it. It's science." He says, if you look here, he says the equations, they're sound. He says the thermodynamics are gonna work. We're gonna revolutionize the world.
How old are these kids?
10-ish.
Okay.
Like
Shut-
prepubescent kids, yeah.
And who taught you?
Well, we've always been interested in the sciences. We just dove deeper. He says, it's, you
You're
know,
self-taught, basically?
he says, we're just part of the great minds.
The great minds.
Uh, Who is the
And
great
then one
minds?
kid says to the other, "Oh, that reminds me. The Reverend's having midnight mass tonight. We have to attend. We have to." One says to the other.
Why do you have to?
The other kid says, "We have to go to the midnight mass because the Reverend is going to bless us all tonight for the Godfathers." He says,
Where's this at?
He says, "Oh, the last one was in the mine, but yeah, I think they're going to change it to somewhere else now."
So they will bless us. What did you say about the other, not the great minds, but
The Godfather.
the Godfather? Okay.
He says, "Yes, we gotta get the blessing of the Godfathers." He says, the gods are the one who knows, but we have to get their blessings." He says, "Otherwise, we'll become stupid. You are not blessed yet. You need to go get your blessings too."
How do we do that?
He says, "Well, there's a man. He has the flyers downtown. He will tell you where to go tonight at midnight."
There's a man where?
He says downtown.
Downtown.
In the main strip. He has the flyers. He says the Reverend is giving him all the flyers. We haven't gotten ours yet. We don't know where it is, but it's going to be in town tonight. He says there will be many merrymakings.
Is there whiskey?
He says, "No, I don't think there's whiskey, man, but there are going to be some wines. There are probably going to be some wines and some crackers." He says, "The Reverend lets us drink the wine. He's a nice Reverend. You'll love him. He's a very good guy." So
Oh, you're okay.
he says, "Yeah, you can get the
It's
flyers,
awful
and then," he says, "then you'll know where it is, and everyone is welcome. I was told everyone should go. My cousin, he says that everyone has to be there. I want to go too."
Okay, and that's at midnight?
He says, "Yeah, he's at midnight tonight." He says, "I don't know where."
We can go there after we're done with our meeting with Annabelle.
I'm sure she knows where it's going to be.
I bet she gonna be there.
He says, but with the principles, we have to dedicate our time to understanding how to get rid of all of the heat in order to make the rocket works."
Rocket.
And the other kid starts talking numbers and gibberish. And they start writing on the sidewalk again.
They have to get rid of the heat
From the rockets or for the rockets?
for the rockets.
Hence why they're talking about the laws of thermodynamics. This is just more confusing than giving you guys the shakedown on what's going on, isn't it?
Yes.
But this is what's in the
I know.
how it's designed.
Now do you understand? Last night he was like, "I don't know what to do. There's no information."
Yeah,
and
there's
I
no
was like,
proper information.
"But it says in the book they're not giving you information.
Right.
The people are not saying anything to you." So
Yeah, young
But so
septic.
you understand the scenario, so you understand that one of the kids is not like the other, right?
yeah.
Okay, so that's why you got the information that you got. It's because one of the kids is not like the other.
Right.
One of these kids is not like the other.
I was just gonna do that too.
They have a large suite, which is a 2-story cabin. It's got
Sadie's.
adequate room for
Sadie's,
everybody. Or
come.
they have a small
Sadie's,
cabin
come here.
with
Sorry.
one bed per cabin.
Sadie's.
Don't separate the party.
Alright, so the suite then? What do we got for credit ratings here? Are you guys gonna have to spend money or
I have a 30.
your credit rating's 30?
Mine's
Yeah.
23.
Her practice went downhill. You're not making money because you just bought a building to put your
I'll run.
Mine's
I'll
36.
roll my credit rating. I'll see.
Oh, you want us to roll it?
10.
It's okay.
10.
10.
wow.
I got 10.
Yeah.
So that is going to be a hard success.
I also rolled a 10.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Between
which
the
is,
Wow.
between the two of you, you talked this old lady into a discount for being here on business. And she declares when you say you're here on business, she asks what you guys do for work, first of all. And then she declares, I hope you get to the bottom of this, because it's getting weird here.
We're your favorite dicks.
She says,
That'll be our motto.
She says,
We're
well,
your
she
favorite
says, well,
dicks."
I wouldn't know, but
Bravery.
I do hope you get to the bottom of what's going on here.
What have you seen?
She says, I've seen people who don't talk to each other acting in unison to get things done. I've seen men running rampant in the streets, destroying property and harming people. She says the deputy is quick to put down anyone who's causing any havoc, but she says it still occurs. She says this town, the whole town, it's gone mad.
Can you spout off the things she said again? Like people who don't talk to each other working together, and then what was after that?
She says she's seen men rampaging in the streets, causing damage to property and harming people. And then she declares that the deputy is quick to put down anybody who's a miscreant, but it's still happening. And then she says, this whole town is mad. They're crazy. She says, she slides you 3 room keys. She says one of those keys is the master key. There is no other copies in case I'm not here anymore.
You're worried you're gonna not be here?
She says, it's not good. She says, lock your doors.
Have you been have you been to one of the masses of the reverends?
She says, I am not a religious person. She says, I find the reverend revolting. She says, and his lackeys.
What's this lady's name again?
The lady?
Yeah.
I never gave her a name.
Oh, okay. Well, she's just the hotel clerk.
The cabin clerk.
Cabin
Yeah.
clerk. Yeah.
Oh shit, that scared the fuck out of me.
She says, I used to be lovingly referred to as Grandma, but my real name is Maud.
Maud.
Yes.
Like M-O-D.
M-A-U-D-E?
Yeah, that's what
There you go.
She says,
Like Mickey Maud.
she
movie.
says Maud Bingham.
Oh, Maud Bingham?
Yes.
So she's the wife of,
Where did we see Bingham?
hold on.
I don't think we have
Yeah,
seen
we
him,
did.
but we've seen his signature.
Aha!
Do you bring his name up in this conversation?
No, not.
No.
Oh, well, I
his
was going
signature
to, I
was
just wanted to
the
figure out.
eviction of the hotel.
Oh, right.
he's the guy.
Thomas, yeah.
Okay.
So we've seen his signature. We just.
So I'm gonna ask her. Are you a relation to Thomas,
She says, yes, it's my son.
your son?
Why is he evicting the hotel?
She says, you need to know he was very generous, very, very pandering to the low-level class of the folk here in, what's this town called?
Stowell.
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 She says, he's changed. He's not the same anymore. She says he's so concerned with money and the bottom line, he's declared a withdrawal on all of the loans he's given out in the past years, and he's foreclosing the town.
He's foreclosing the town?
She says if I didn't own this outright, he would have taken it back from me. It's not his normal behavior. Something's wrong with him. Like I said, this town is mad. She looks weepy and sad. And she says, it's not the Thomas that I knew. I raised him as a boy. He was so nice.
This is not the son I raised. Funny, I've heard those exact same words out of my father's mouth. These are not the sons I raised.
You've done us a great service by giving us so much information, ma'am. We will do our best to rectify the issue.
She says, whatever you do, don't hurt my Thomas.
We will do what must be done.
She gets a very grave look on her face.
Which means you're gonna kill my
Yeah,
boy.
Otto's like, nah, it's cool. Shoot everybody. See what happens.
I'm down with that.
God damn it, Otto. You can put your gun down.
Light it all on fire.
Alright, burn it.
Burn it.
Burn it with fire. Alright. You guys go settle into your cabin.
What time is it? Because we gotta get going back to the steakhouse.
Oh yeah, good call.
So you rolled in town like 3:30. I'm gonna say 5:30, 6 o'clock after dinner. So it's probably about 6:30ish.
Okay.
So you got
So
plenty of
we got a
time.
couple hours to chill at the cabins.
Did you say play with the cows?
Chill
at
at the cabin.
Chill
Oh.
at the cabin. There's some.
I was like, where the fuck did we
There's-
come up with cows? In
There's
this America?
lots of shelving with books in it. There is a centerpiece radio that's on, and it's blasting some disgusting sounding, hideous, horrible music.
For the 1920s, anyway.
Yeah, it's garbage. You're used to like the birth of jazz, the birth of the blues. This is not that. It sounds like it would be choir music, but if the organ was horribly out of tune and just wrong, and the notes aren't
So, like the
appropriate.
devil's fucking
Music.
music.
Yeah, it's garbage.
It's heavy metal.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's the devil's music. It's heavy metal. That's exactly what it sounds like to you. Just blasphemy coming out of the radio.
What is this?
I try and turn it off.
All right, you walk up and turn it off. It's easy.
Can I roll my listen?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, you can.
Maybe you could find it. Well, why not?
I'm gonna roll spot hidden. Nobody
Okay.
knows ones.
Why don't you just roll listen? You try it. Maybe there's something in the music that'll give you a clue.
That's a valid point. Not likely, but valid.
Well, I'm glad I'm valid. Thanks for
Okay, so I
validating
need to
me.
roll under a 20.
Yep.
I lost.
I also lost.
Failed.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
72.
I rolled a 67. I needed a 62.
Okay, so I'm gonna
fail.
do a spot hit
That's
too.
really good. You turn the radio off.
I
What
got
are you rolling?
a spot hidden
Okay.
41. So I got a success.
Do you have any mechanical repair or?
I do. I have mechanical repair.
Okay. I'll give you a bonus dice on mechanical repair if you're looking at the radio.
Okay. So what does that mean? I roll which one?
Mechanical repair.
Oh, roll for my mechanical.
Actually, in fact, because you can notice that it has been manipulated, I'll give you 2 bonus dice. So
The radio?
yeah.
Okay.
Can you give her another 10 sidey?
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I roll which 10 sidey?
All of them.
All 3 of them.
Four.
All
all
4 of them.
So 1 with 1s and then 3 with 10s.
Oh,
You need another one?
yeah.
And you
I
take
could give you.
Oh, there's probably one in here.
and then you take
You
the
got
best
mine,
one.
too.
Oh, okay. Here.
So you need which ones?
A total of 4 of them that
Right.
have, or 3 of them that have the 2 digits.
Right.
And then one
with-
single.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you take the 2 best ones, obviously the singles, and then
Okay.
whichever best.
So I
double.
have an 18.
That's good enough.
Yeah. The lowest one is what you want?
Yeah, I want the lowest one. Or
Okay, so you got,
yeah,
18
so,
is
so
the best
18 is my best one.
Okay, so first of all, this is a Crystal Dynamo Spalding radio from 1901.
Okay.
So it's an antique
Hold
already, or nearly.
Crystal Dynamo.
Um,
From what year?
1901. However, this radio has been reworked to amplify the reception. So the what do you call it? The antenna, the amplifier, the crystal have all been broken, manipulated, and repaired and replaced.
Okay,
So
so it's amplifying the...
So you have a feeling like if you were to tune this radio, you wouldn't only be able to pick up local stations, but you might even be able to pick up the country. Like, you could probably tune in New York.
Got you.
Like,
So
it's
amplify
very
the
strong.
reception.
It's a very, very robust radio now. Not a normal radio anymore. Something that you'd think like either scientists or the military would have. Something that's like extremely large. Duty radio. Mm-hmm. I had to put the duty in the game.
Okay. So the radio has been totally reworked to amplify the reception.
Yes.
So because everything's been re-put back together heavy duty like a military strength radio.
Yeah.
Here's my synopsis.
Does she tell us that? Since I failed? Did you tell us that?
I did. I just told you all.
Okay.
This radio's been reworked.
Yeah, she tells you that. It's quite obvious that the components will no longer fit in the radio, so the back of the radio, the back is completely gone, and the components are coming out of the back of the radio.
The components are coming out of the back of the radio. Okay. Notes. Oh. Colt was in there. He was stuck.
Besides the bookshelves and the radio, you also notice that in this cabin is a landline. There's a phone, which is fairly 50-50 in any hotel, so...
But in the radio?
No, it's just in the
cabin.
room.
Oh.
Did they have telephones back then? I thought it was all telegram.
Nope, they had telephones.
Okay.
Local.
They were the dial zero for the operator, and the operator was a person who was plugging cords. So yeah. But yes, it was an infrastructure back then.
Do you know that when my mom was a teenager, she actually did that? She was a switchboard operator.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's cool as shit.
It would be.
Yeah.
Get to listen in on people's shit.
Right? Hang up. I'm sorry. Ding!
Yeah. Here's something.
Pulls it.
Dix Incorporated, please hold. Dix Incorporated, please hold. Dixon stuff, please hold. Wait.
Wait. Hold on. That wasn't right.
Dixon Moore.
My bad.
Yep, what
I'm
do you guys wanna do now?
gonna hate doing this, but I'm going to pick up the receiver and see if
Listen.
yeah, just listen.
So you should
Okay.
roll your list.
Listening to the operators.
You pick up the phone receiver to listen, and you don't have to roll a listen roll for that. You hear the same garbage music that was on the radio playing on the phone.
I quickly hang it back down.
Okay.
And then I tell them that that same nasty shit that's on the radio is on the phone too.
Will you hurry up and fix this radio so we can listen to some good music?
Hold on.
I like it. You fix this radio so we don't have to listen to this garbage.
So that's kind of odd that the music's playing in the phone too.
Maybe that's what makes everybody mad.
Yeah, right. This is horrible
Right.
music.
Okay,
Well, let's see if should I roll my mechanical and see if I can find out even more about how the music is playing on the same as the phone. Would
Did
that
you
be
fix
a
the radio?
repair?
That would be intelligence.
I need to repair.
wouldn't
I
it?
need to repair the radio first of all.
Yeah, fix the radio.
Fix the radio first. Okay. Why is there only?
So I'm just
Because the
gonna
other one was
say
mine,
with
right?
Oh,
with your knowledge, you know that the radio should be picking up all kinds of broadcasts, so it wouldn't be a matter of fixing or working the radio. It'd just be a matter of tuning it.
Tuning it?
Yeah.
So should I do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
I got it!
It's a hard success.
Wow, yeah, that's a hard success.
All right.
Yeah.
So you
50,
notice
well, 57,
you notice
yeah,
this
plus that.
immediately while fidgeting with the radio. 70% of the channels are all the same music, all just gross garbage music, and then you start picking up channels from far away, and they're normal. So there's news broadcasts, there's normal music, there's normal things, but they're sandwiched in between this really crappy garbage music that it sounds like someone's like raking like drumsticks over frickin' cheese graters and like beating on tin cans and just like going nuts, basically.
Almost like it is. Almost like it's like hitting different, not octaves, but pitches and stuff that hit like certain parts of your brain. Like if you think of like sound warfare nowadays.
Yeah, it is exactly like that. So assuming
Hypnotizes people.
Assuming that you're
Right.
choosing to try and get through that with the broadcasts, you hit an old school classic Arkham radio station and leave it tuned to
there.
jazz. Yeah.
That's a relief.
And when we pick up the phone, does it play jazz now?
No, it
No,
still
it
plays
still
garbage
creepy
music.
music.
Yeah.
Okay. Creepy music. We gotta figure out the creepy music. Because that's what I think is probably wrong with all the rest of the people and this nuclear shit that they're doing. I think they all got burned by a nuclear thing.
That's a good idea.
That's insightful.
That's what I thought from the start.
That was your initial yeah, okay. Uh-huh.
I mean, there's really no other way for someone to get that leathery
And that kind of burns, yeah.
those kind of burns and still be alive really without being radioactive fucking.
All right. Or especially since it's not summertime.
Right.
They're not-
right. It's
they're
the
not
middle of winter.
standing
Yeah,
out.
they're just
Yeah.
dry and so I just figured that they got evaporated a little bit.
It's very clever, Brett. Anybody got a Geiger counter?
No, one of those would be cool.
That would be helpful.
They might have one in the general store.
A Geiger counter. I doubt they had those back then.
It's a mining town.
You got a Harbor Freight around here?
It's a mining town. I'd let you roll luck on that if you guys want to go to the general store and see if you can't find a Geiger counter.
Okay.
We got time.
Yeah, we do have time.
I
We
don't
got
know why I
nothing but
gave that to
time.
you, but
Go ahead.
Brett's pretty insightful. So
I succeeded. I rolled a 45. I needed a 50.
71.
So we need below or above?
Below.
below, but you
Okay.
already have a
What was it
success.
rolling
So.
for?
We're rolling for luck.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't even really need to roll if you don't want.
Oh, man.
I got 29. Is that a 9 or a 6?
I missed it by 2 points.
Is that a 9 or a 6?
I succeed, so we all succeed.
There we go. I
It's
like
a
that.
6, and I
26.
really succeeded.
All right.
Yeah, I got 26. My luck was 80.
So they do have a Geiger counter at the general store.
So yeah, at the general store, you come up to this dude. You start talking about a Geiger counter, and he goes, ah, yeah, we got clickers and we got pigeons as well. Or not pigeons, sorry.
Parakeets, weren't they? what were
Tweety
they?
birds. What are they called?
Canaries?
Canaries.
Oh, yeah, that's what it
He
was.
goes, and we got canaries. He goes, I don't know which one you want.
Take one of each.
All right. So he gives you a Geiger counter and he gives you canary, and he goes, you guys must be going down in the mine then.
Actually, while we're in town, do you know where the midnight mass is going to be held?
He says, nope, don't know anything about a midnight mass. He goes, but what church, do you know?
Wherever the reverend's from.
He says, well, there's 3 reverends in town, but...
Okay, well, that's not helpful because we just call him Reverend.
Everybody else is called him.
Reverend.
Wait,
No
there was
name.
a Reverend. Hold on. He had a name.
He didn't have a name. He was Reverend No Name.
No, that was Professor.
Oh, that was Professor.
Yep, Reverend.
Fitzgerald.
Yes, there you go.
He goes, oh, that
Yep,
would be
there it
the Episcopal Church, the Methodist. He goes, we can find the Reverend on the intersection of Main Street and Little Street. He goes, he lives on site, so he's probably milling around there.
Of what street? What street?
Little Street and Main Street.
What's your name?
Church shit.
Okay.
He says, my name's Dan Melbourne. He says, you know, from the Melbourne General Store.
I didn't ask you that part.
Points up at the sign above his.
I just needed your name. I don't need your life story there, kid.
He says, kid, sir, I'm twice your age.
He doesn't have the best of manners.
He says, well,
Roger Dodger, Grandpa.
he says, you seem like a great sort. He goes, well, as soon as one of you pays me $23, I'd gladly oblige you out of my store then.
I'd do it.
Thanks, Otto.
He mumbles under
I'll
his,
split it with you.
he mumbles under his breath. He's like, unfriendly rabble-rousers.
We're not the
So,
real rousers.
I'll do 12 then, and you do 11.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh yeah, you guys got
Both of you just carried my back. Thank you. $23 is too hard to split between 3 people. That requires way too much math.
The doctor's like, I can't figure that out. You guys will have to do it.
88.
So you've procured a Geiger
Justin.
counter and a canary. And
Oh.
you guys are bouncing out of the general store because the guy thinks Otto's a dick.
Disrespectful.
I am
But that's okay.
running out of
That's what
room.
we like him. So, okay.
Well, I think Shagwell got the Geiger counter.
Yeah,
Okay.
or the canary.
I don't care which either. I just haven't written them down
I'll
yet.
carry them both.
Like,
Put that under gear possessions.
Carpet.
Or
What is that
assets.
sound? It was his claws on the carpet.
So
I'm just gonna put G counter.
So just so you know, it's a battery-operated device. It has to be turned on and off to use.
oh, so we need batteries too.
The canary is not battery-powered, however. It's pretty much fully functional all the time.
What's a canary?
It's a bird.
A little tiny bird.
Oh, actual bird.
Yes.
What they
Okay,
use
my
in
bad.
mines.
That's what the what?
They use in mines to
They
detect
do?
gas, yeah.
They still use them, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, I didn't know that. Okay, so yeah, you're talking about my head here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they
no,
use,
that-
they use
have
canaries to
canaries
detect
in a
harmful.
cage, and if the canary's dead,
Gases.
you better get the fuck out of the mine.
Oh, if the canary dies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh dear,
So-
that's morbid. Okay.
Canaries have a way lower tolerance to
For gases.
chemicals and stuff than
Okay.
humans do. And yeah, so they use them.
Fun
fine.
fact of the day.
Right?
Very good. You have survived my world of horrors this time.
I did what you said. I lit the candles. I waited. And I heard it.
Yes. But do you have what it takes to answer the next call?
Just tell me what to do.
Tune in next time to Nightmare Scapes. See you there, investigator.